might as well take a little test drive. It's getting dark out, as you can tell. So, all right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. Today's the aftermath of the last test drive video. Hopefully you'll kind of see what happened there. Also going to get an alignment in this thing so it won't drive crazy all over the road, and I'm going to try to get the power steering put on. So let's get at it. So I was taught at an early age, and you can disagree if you'd like, a 19-pound radiator cap is too much for an old Mopar. And I've seen guys, I actually talked to Tim at 318 Will Run about this in the comments and stuff on that other video. My dad would say, run a 13 on your old Mopar, you'll be just fine. You know, I've got an overflow ordered for this. So in order to get this thing aligned today, I've got an old 13 here, motor rad, and it's such a softer spring versus that big heavy duty Chinese one that came with that Chinese radiator. That's a lot stiffer. And here's my thermostat situation. So this is a Moto Rad. I do believe it is a good thermostat. Where's that? 0422. But you see that rubber construction there. So what I was planning, basically here, the rubber sealed to the bottom aluminum. I had 0 leaks on this and I liked it. And then I had that metal thermostat housing. So it's just smooth, brand new, slick metal, and it just clamps the rubber in place. But when my pressure built up, it blew that rubber out, sort of like that, if you can see it. Just blew it right out of there. And I'm thinking, I can't totally remember, on like this is for a stock 05 Hemi, like I have in my 70 Challenger. It may have a little recess to kind of hold that O-ring in. I honestly can't remember. But what I'm going to do today is bolt that stuff back up so I can drive it to town to get the alignment done. And I'm going to put that light duty cap on and just make myself a temporary overflow. And before I go to town, I've got my 3-pack of gauges in here. So nice white gauges. It does have a mechanical water temperature gauge like I have bolted in there. So while the water's out of the system, it's going to be really easy to run that. If y'all remember, I have plenty of holes in my firewall, like that, the little plugs there. I can pop one of those out, the lower plug down there, and just run my probe through that. Oil pressure gauge, where are we at? 0 to 100. I've got a nice copper line for it to run as well. And then my voltmeter here, I'll get it hooked up, just positive and negatives, all it takes on the back. Not bad. It's made in Taiwan, if you're curious. Also, I want to get my little mini tack hooked up so I can see my RPMs as I go to town. So that'd be cool. It's only about a 3-minute drive to town or less. So the car will be getting up to temperature. I went ahead and bought 5 more gallons of gas to be sure I don't run out. And I'll keep pushing forward. Maybe I can show you up at the alignment shop. A true grocery getter. We are lined up. Best I can tell, the speedometer does something. I don't know if it's accurate or not. We're cruising on home. I'm not having to fight the wheel now and fear for my life. Gauges are in. Tack works. That's it, we're cruising right along. One thing I haven't done is see if the kickdown works. We can try that. Now that I can take both hands off the wheel here. Oh yeah. Very nice. Smooth operator. But Levy will determine all things. Yanks the wheel out of our hands or kills us. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go fix that power steering. I went ahead and turned my headlights on. I've never actually tried them. I'm glad these rear tail markers or tail lights work. Car seems to be running better. It is aligned. I got a couple headlights. Nice. My power steering pump is hooked up. It's going. I had to get a goofy hose made. It's kind of ugly, but they put a new end on that. I may have to find something different to go here. That's just an adapter I've got stuck in. This one returned. So hopefully that doesn't blow off. I'm a test drive. Let's get in and see what happens. Gauges look good. Power steering. Feels very nice. That's what it's supposed to feel like. And it's not so easy that you can just spin it. See there? I had that before. There we go. Got my transmission readjusted. We're good both ways. And we're up. First, second, third. So, I don't know if that's 60 or not. It's trying to be 60. And it says we were in 2300, something like that. I've actually creeped up to 65 according to this. So. Cruise it on down. She sails very nicely, guys. This is like the big old Mopar that you'd love to drive anywhere. This will be it. And I need to get my GPS out to see if the speedometer is correct. But I'm rolling 75, 80. Curves nicely. About 27, 2800. If that's reading right, this ought to be a smooth operator. She's humming right along. Got a little sunset over here. I don't have the charge wire hooked back up to it. I feel like that would be could be a cause just for an electrical fire of some kind. I don't want to do all that. She's really happy at 65 there, just comes along. There we go. Let's get turned around. All right, we made it back. I'm draining out that old water / half antifreeze mix so I can go ahead and get some good antifreeze in before the freeze this weekend. But she's setting low and mean. I want to show y'all that real quick. This is basically what the owner wanted. Go ahead and drop the front where it sets about dead level. We could raise the front just a hair, but she's much better than it was. But yeah, looks like a car again and drives like one too. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you next time.